Hi, you all will be soon joining. I'm sorry it had to happen yesterday, but hello. Hi, hi. It had to happen yesterday, but कल Republic Day था and so it could not happen. But here we are celebrating. Here we are celebrating 2 years of my song Sahayata. I wrote it in 2020 and I released it in 2020 on 26th January. So I had to celebrate it yesterday, but since kal Republic Day tha, so I couldn't. Um, See if I get any kind of stupid comments, I will definitely, like not entertain them. I will report them. So, okay, like I just did. Okay, so yeah, so I was talking about my song Sahayata, and it's about mental health. And mental health, it's very important. It's really good ki nowadays, after many years, finally, I can't say that it has completely, you know ऐसा नहीं है कि सब लोग उसके बारे में बात करना शुरू कर चुके हैं अब 2 साल बाद, बट हाँ, अभी रिसेंटली तो हाँ, काफ़ी इम्प्रूवमेंट हुआ है इन द केस ऑफ मेंटल हेल्थ, इन द सिनेरियो ऑफ मेंटल हेल्थ. Many people are out there, who are talking about mental health. Many accounts are there, many handles are there, in fact, even just on Instagram there are many kind of people, who there are a chunk of people who are against this kind of thing, in the way that they don't support it. They call it attention seeking, but at the same time there are another chunk of people on the other horizon who are there to support people, who are there to tell them that your feelings are valid. And yes, definitely, your feelings are valid, what you're thinking is valid. So we have grown a lot, but in this case ये है कि हाँ, हम 4 कदम आगे जाते हैं, but फिर 2 कदम पीछे भी हो जाता है. So I would not say कि growth नहीं है, but हाँ, this song is still just as relevant as it was 2 years ago when I wrote the song, and this song was also very important. It is a very important song because ये आपको encourage करता है to seek help if needed. Okay, in many of the posts you would have seen, if you are, like if you do follow what I post on social media, many of the posts which I post on social media, I many of them are very raw, like extremely raw and extremely personal, and I use the hashtag of seek help if needed. And I still, I genuinely mean it. If you really need help, you should seek it. Okay, that is the point जो इस बिकॉज आई थिंक एज अ क्रिएटर मुझे ऐसा लगा था, मेरा ये फ़र्ज़ बनता है कि द पीपल हु हु आर माई ऑडियंस, उनको एक तरीके से एक मैसेज जाना बहुत ज़रूरी है दैट इफ़ यू नीड टू सीक हेल्प, it's okay to seek help, it's okay to not feel fine at times. And I am saying this, and it's very important because for me to seek help, it's really very difficult. Yet I have sought help, and I have fortunately got help after a lot of troubles. I'm not going to ensure you कि आपकी journey में trouble नहीं आएगा, because as I said, there are many professionals, in many industries, which are, there are seldom professionals which are doing their work really good. So that also applies in mental health. Okay, so there are not a lot of good professionals, but there are good professionals, who can give you the help you need if you try to access them, if you try to seek help from them. Okay, uh, so that is very important. And apart from that, the on the social media, if you want to see, the handles, the pages where they talk about mental health really positively, and they encourage people in the case of mental health. Then there are, in the case of mental health memes or reels, there are profiles like erich with anh, I will just spell it out. Okay, erich.withanh. Okay, apart from that, there is advanced bitches and there is therapy with Dr. V, which is therapy with drv, which is talking about, and apart from that, there is also a few positive creators like lukefranchina. Okay, that's how, I don't know the pronunciation, but yes, that's how you will, if you type it out, that is how it will be, like lukefranchina. So they are, positive creators who talk about mental health positively, and they talk about the struggles of mental health, and they, encourage people to encourage people and support them in their mental health journey. So this particular live will be a lot about mental health, really a lot about it, because the song is about mental health in general. Okay, I wrote the song on 26th January 2020. The scale is D major. It is made in a 8 beat tempo, and the instrument I used in it is keyboard that I accompanied with it to play with it. Okay, um, so I just wanted to talk a lot about all of these things, and it's very, very, very important. Okay, uh, therapy is very important, and then, there are also blogs that I have written related to this important issue, which, I have provided the links to in the description of this song, and you can find them on the song which is uploaded on Vimeo. Okay, vimeo.com/AakankshaSaloni. Akanksha spelling is AAKANKSHA. Okay, so you can find it there, and you would, you can read them. I hope they make you feel better. I really, really, really hope that they make you feel better, because I would, it would be really nice for me to know that I could create a good impact through my work, which is partially one of the things that I feel is a part of my job as a creator, as a content creator, or as an artist in general. Okay, and then again, I want to talk about a few more things, but I'll just tell you about a few, you know, um, a few people, like I have already told you about Luke and everybody. There are a few pages which talk about mental health positively, which is like the.economental. Okay, then there is mental illness quotes info. Then there is feel underscore two dot two is to dot heal. So all of this, and then there is sunny side up. Sunny side up has double p, like sunny, SUNNYSIDEUPP dot underscore. So these are all the, like at the rates, these are all the accounts where you can find good, positive, and um correct kind of, mental health quotes, mental health info, and you can, like even in some of these, like the listeners, they are intended, the listeners, the S is not there, there is Z, like THELISTENERZ. So, if you want somebody who you can talk to when you are feeling, low, or if you are having any mental health struggles or any mental health issues, you can go there on this handle. Okay. And yeah, apart from that, if you want to see interviews related to mental health or related to self love, hello, or related to self love, you can go to the to this handle, which is currently its handle is 94 letters dot 2 to dot l life, sorry, 94 LETTERS dot to dot life. Okay, so you can go here and see interviews related to self love, and where professionals are talking about self love, who have expertise on these things. They're talking about self love, mental health. So that will help you a lot, especially if you are trying to focus on yourself, if you are trying to bring a positive impact and positive change within you in the case of your healthy mindset. Okay. And especially if you're trying to adapt or trying to I don't know, trying to practice self love. Okay, that will really help you. And there are advices related to that as well. Okay. um a few things I want to talk about is, on this note, is, because mental health is very important, some things which help in maintaining good mental health is, rest and rejuvenation, which is just as important as anything else, just as important as your work, just as important as anything else. Okay. And apart from that, something that I have learned in the past year, which I don't want anybody else to follow, because it was really difficult for me to break this habit, is that workaholism is not a good thing, it's an addiction. Don't try to be a workaholic if you are not already a workaholic. The key to things is, work life balance, not being a workaholic, because being a workaholic is not going to help you in the long run. It will result in burnouts. Okay. And it can affect other aspects of your life as well, like social aspect and many other aspects. Okay. So I would not, I would, really, really, really ask you, as a person who is still struggling with, like not that much, but yes, who had been a workaholic for like almost all of her life up till now, I would tell you this is not a good habit if you have this, and it is a form of addiction. And if you really want some kind of balance, workaholism is not it. So try to find a balance. And if you are a person who thinks workaholism is good and you want to be a workaholic, I'm telling you, it's not a good habit. Ultimately, you will have to leave this habit. So try to create a balance in all aspects of your life, which is very difficult, but still try to do that. Okay. Instead of being a workaholic or trying to be a workaholic. Okay. Um, yeah, so that was very important for me to tell. Okay. And then again, another important thing is that there are many things, which we hear around us when we are, trying to console somebody, or somebody else is trying to console us in times of difficulty or times of, I don't know, some confused time. Okay, when you don't know what to do, then especially if when we are teenagers or when we don't know better. Okay, so what we do is we tend to move towards toxic positivity, which is, if you have a problem, you say just kiss a smile. No, don't. If you are feeling, anything, first of all, don't label your emotions as good or bad. Try to feel them. Okay. Because if you don't feel some aspect of you and try to curb it, and this is something I'm not telling you as an expert, this is something I have experienced, and that is why I'm telling you. I don't want anybody else to go through this. If you're trying to curb something, it will go into your unconscious, and then it will surface back, but in more painful ways. For me, it was emotional pain which I could feel physically, and that was because I had suppressed a lot of my emotions. I was not feeling them. Or else it shows up as aggression, as rage, as anything which is not healthy, okay? Or any kind of addiction with any I don't know, being obsessed with something, or that is like too much. But okay, it can be anything, I don't want to use any mental health term because I'm not a professional. But yes, it can lead you to unhealthy habits and unhealthy patterns, okay? So if you have it already in your subconscious, try to heal it. If not, then let's not do anything which makes our subconscious uncomfortable at some level. Okay, let's not make it uncomfortable. Okay. Apart from that, yeah, therapy again. This song is encouraging people to seek help if needed. Seek help if needed is the like hashtag of the song, if it was possible. Because the thing is, it's very, very, very important, and that is why the talk about therapy is very important here. Okay, for everybody, healing therapy is not the ultimate way of healing. There are many ways of healing. Okay, a lot of ways of healing. Okay, many. Like therapy is something which, and there are many types of therapies. Okay, but talk therapy is one that is, I think it is quite effective. So that is why it is quite important as well. I know there are not as many good professionals. I haven't met any as many good professionals, but there are still good professionals out there, as I already told you. And there are good creators as well who are talking about mental health and everything. And it's quite important to talk about it, quite important to discuss it. So that is why I personally made this song Sahayata to let my viewers, my listeners, my audience know that I care about their mental health. And if I really leave an impact through my work, I wanted that my audience should know that there is no shame in actually seeking help. That is why the opening lines of the song is isme kya sharm hai. Okay, so the thing is, I really hope, I know there are struggles. I really hope that that song or anything else that is positive helps. Even if it helps one person to not feel ashamed of seeking help when needed, I would be really, really happy. And at the same time, I also know that there are people who overuse the terms which should not be used in everyday language because they are disorders, or they are related to disorders. And when a person who is actually diagnosed with that disorder talks about those things, because these terms are so overused, they are not taken seriously even many a times by professionals. So as I said, social media is 50% nice towards it, and 50% not that nice towards it in this manner. Okay, so like it has grown in some terms, it has not grown in many other terms. So it is like 50-50 as from where I am seeing it. Okay, so in the matters of mental health, social media has grown 50%, but then like it takes 4 steps forward but then 2 steps back. So here in this live, whoever is seeing this, I would want to ask you to not use the terms which are, used by professionals or by, people who are actually diagnosed with mental health disorders. Because the thing is, when everybody starts to use it, when the people who actually need help, they start doubting themselves, that is this a trend, is this everybody is, like everybody is feeling this, then maybe what I am feeling is not that important. And that happens. I'm not saying that what anybody else feels is not important, what everybody feels is important. But at the same time, if you use these terms and you don't know the depth of these terms, especially related to mental health, please don't use them in everyday language. I have talked about this before as well, but don't use them in everyday language, because if you use them in everyday language, it becomes extremely difficult for people who really, really, really need help to even explain to the people why they, need help. In my personal life, I have been told that, when I talked about my mental health struggle, and I'm diagnosed with anxiety and depression and PTSD, okay, and was, I was, countered with this logic, with this statement that, everybody nowadays feels a little bit depressed, or a little bit, suicidal, or a little bit, sorry, trigger warning, or a little bit, anxious. And it may be that people are stressed, people are, aggrieved, but being aggrieved is different from being depressed. And feeling depressed for a moment is different from, you know, depression as a disorder, which becomes a way of being, and then you have to deal with it. And because it is used in such a way that people don't understand the importance of it, many a times, many a times the people who actually want to talk about it, they are not able to talk about it, because, they think that what everybody is feeling, it is a trend nowadays or something like that. I hope the generation heals, I hope everybody heal. But at the same time, until that happens, I really, 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 really wish that people would not, like, use the terms vaguely, because these are really heavy terms. Just like you would not use operation when you are cutting vegetables, you would not say that I'm operating vegetables, because that is a thing that is, specifically to be used in an operation theater. Similarly, these mental health terms are not just to be used as a trendy thing, okay. And I really, really, really wish that if you genuinely feel that you have some mental health issue, you get the help you need. And I really hope you heal as fast, as better, in the best manner you can. I really wish the best, but at the same time, please be a little mindful. It's really important. I see it all the time on social media. I have unfollowed a lot of content on social media because of that, okay. And we can together be a little mindful, we can together be a little less judgmental, at least, okay. This is what we can do, okay. And we can be a little more, you know sincere about these things, which can, generalization, how generalization of these terms can prevent somebody who is in dire need of help from seeking help and or getting help, okay. And I really wish that everything will be better soon. I really, really, really hope so, that everything will be better soon. This this particular live was less about my work, but it was around my work, it was around my song Sahayata, but at the same time, it's it is, since it is related to mental health, it's very important to point out these things, because it's, I mean, I see these things all the time, and especially toxic positivity all the time, and nothing about mental health struggles can be trendy. Not in my, I can't perceive it like that. And I really hope everybody heals soon, and everybody gets the need, the help they need, and everybody's needs are, fulfilled, not like, the health needs are fulfilled. I hope your mind, your aspects of selves are good to you, are, great to you. I really hope so. And I hope that the handles I shared with you will help you, even if it helps one person. If even if any of my work impacts one person positively, whether it be my card readings, whether it be anything else, whether it be my songs or my blogs, because they do leave a good impact at times. I have been told about this, and I'm really thankful for that. I really feel good. I really feel that I added something of value as a content creator, as a creator, in general. So, yeah, I would, I can, like tag the particular, like, pages I mentioned related to mental health. Okay, I can tag it and tag all of those below, so that you can, like, visit them whenever you see these, this live. Okay, uh, in future as well. Okay, so I think that is it. My song Sahayata is on YouTube and on Vimeo. Yet again, I would ask you to subscribe to my channel on Vimeo and follow my channel on, subscribe to my channel on YouTube and follow my channel on Vimeo, and leave a comment or like, or even if you don't want to do any of those, just please share the song. You know these songs carry a meaning, a purpose behind them, and I really want them to reach the person who really need, this kind of encouragement or this kind of message. So that can only happen when you share the song. So please, please, please share it. The complete song is on Vimeo, vimeo.com/AakankshaSaloni, and the snippet of it is on youtube.com/AakankshaSaloni. Both the channel's name is Melody. Okay, so please go there, please listen to the song, and please share it. Okay, please, please, please share it. Okay, that is very, very, very important, extremely important. Another thing is that, um, there are many mental health days. I think in India it is celebrated in May, but I did there's no one particular day you should wait for to talk about mental health. In various countries, mental health days are celebrated on different, uh you know different dates. But any day can be a mental health day. If you want to take an off, you can take an off. And if you want to focus on your mental health, there are many ways you can do that. Like, um there are many ways of self care, in general, that you can do. And I mean, I can talk about it, but you can search about it as well. And I think that will be better. So that is it for now. If you have any questions, you can. I will upload this video on my channel Melody on YouTube. Okay, so just you can leave a comment there if you have any questions. I will, you know in the caption there will be, these handles that I mentioned will be mentioned, tagged in the captions, so you can visit there. Okay, and yeah, that's it. I really, really, really hope that it helped you. And if you listen to my song, it will help you in the future. If you are listening, if you are watching this live in the future, I hope you still go to the song Sahayata and listen to it. Okay, because I don't know why, but I don't know how to feel about it, but it is still relevant in 2022 when I made it in 2020. But yeah, that is all I had to say about all of this. And I really hope my work helps you. If it helps you, please leave a comment. It really is very important for me. Okay, and that is all I have to say to you. I will tag the handles I mentioned in the comments, and that's all. Bye. Have a good day.